Oh, what up, though? Oh, shoot. Okay. Can y'all hear me? I know I was probably echoing a little bit, but can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Um, okay. Let me know if y'all can hear me. What's going on, my peeps? What it do, what it do, what it do? I'm coming to y'all with a live, honey. I'm coming to y'all with a live because we got some things to get into, child. When it comes to this reverend, when it comes to this pastor, like I'm just trying to figure out what's going on around there and why y'all like attending these kind of churches, honey. And then y'all go up for the pastor in the comments. Okay, so we got a lot to get into, and we got a real serious conversation to have because this just seems to be a little insane and crazy. Okay, so that's what we're here to do today. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Bama girl? I see you. What's going on? What's going on? Where's my mouse at? I can't do nothing without my mouse. Hold on, y'all. Um, Jesus, be a fence. Cause where is my mouse? No, I'm not gonna hold up the show too much longer because I did have y'all waiting a while. But it's because I had to splice up these videos. This man say a whole lot of nothing. Well, I ain't gonna say a whole lot of nothing, but he be saying crazy stuff. No clue where my mouse is. Oh well. Okay. Let's see who else up in here. Hey, Miss Gina, what's going on? What's going on? Miss Flames, what it do? What it do? Mama V, what's going on? How are you? Aunt Natty, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right, y'all let it Aunt Natty know. Happy birthday to her. Hey, Miss Linda Gamble, what's going on? How are you? How are you? What's up, Mocha Drop? What it do? What it do? What's going on, Mama Bees? What's going on? What's going on? Miss Jennifer, what it do? What it do? What it do? Now y'all know I don't typically use StreamYard, so y'all getting some extra today, okay? What's going on, DK? How are you? How you doing? Okay, you know what? Now I can. All right. How you doing, DK? You doing all right? You doing all right? GDS, what's going on? How are you? How are you? What's going on? What's going on? Little baby, what it do? What it do? What it do? Let's see. What's up with my subscription though? It depends on which channel you watching on. If you watching on the backup channel, you may not have a membership over there. I don't think I got it set up over there. So that's probably why. Um, oh, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We got three major clips to really talk about. Um, by the way, the longest one is almost 4 minutes. The shortest one is a little over a minute. But we got to get into it. Hey, Missy Vet Bell, how you doing? What's up, IPV? What it do? What it do? What it do? Let's see. Okay, y'all wish Aunt Nettie happy birthday. All right. So I think I spoke to everybody. Okay, listen, y'all. So I was introduced to this viral video that is going around about this pastor. So let's get some understood. This pastor is from Houston, Texas. Okay, he from they round there from Houston. All right, where we gonna have the awards at? That's where they from. They from Houston. Okay. However, all right. This is a very interesting type of church, and I don't really know that I would be interested in attending a church like this because this, what you about to hear, is about to have y'all going crazy. Yeah, there is a mod over on the backup channel. What's going on, Symmetry? coughing on my mouse. What I do with it? We just had it yesterday because I was. Oh. And by the way, for the DonDons that want to, we gonna watch we gonna watch this Miss Netta movie for a little kiki, a little light giggle, a little hee hee, and a little ha ha here and there. That was so shady. I'm sure somebody picked up on that shade, but oof, my God, that's gonna mess with me. I just had it yesterday. Oh well. Okay. What's going on? Miss Dee Dee, what it do? What it do? What it do? All right. Yes, today is Georgia's election day. Guys, please make sure, and I know it's some other states as well, but make sure that you vote. Okay. Georgia, all the states, make sure if your primaries are going on right now, please make sure you go out and vote. Okay. We talk about how important it is to vote in your primary elections. I typically don't have conversations with people who do not vote in their primary elections. We have nothing to talk about. We have nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? We have nothing to talk about. Nothing at all to talk about. We don't have nothing to talk about. Yeah, if you don't vote in your primary elections, we can't have a conversation. And I stand on that. Okay, I stand on that. What we talking about? We're not talking about nothing. Oh, here come my mouth. As a matter of fact, the other day, um, somebody mentioned, "Oh, well, I don't vote in the primaries because it doesn't really matter." The way that we're dealing with redistricting and all of this stuff right here, with this, that ain't nothing to play with. Stop encouraging people not to vote. Okay, I actually unfollow a well-known creator for encouraging people not to vote. And yes, you getting up on your platform saying I vote don't count, it don't count. That's encouraging people not to go vote. And I ain't got nothing to do with you when you do that. All right. All right. So before we get into some things, honey, was listen, I'm back into one of my old, original StreamYards. The child, I just had to pay for the thing. It's like, old child, do y'all remember some of this stuff on here? Look.
On my way to the BET Awards. Thank you, Fat Joe, for inviting me. We out here in the ATL enjoying ourselves. Y'all stay focused, y'all stay firm. It's the Bishop.
Y'all remember the bishop? Y'all remember the bishop? Man, we used to have a time over here talking about the bishop. I miss that man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I miss him. But some of y'all be like, write him. You can go write him. No, girl, we're not doing that. We're not doing any of that. Okay, we're not doing any of that. What about this one? Oh, 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 oh. Girl, girl. Cora, I don't care what nobody say. You knocked your sister down, okay, girl? Her knees got the buckling when she heard you coming from behind her, and I am sorry, honey, but and that's in the past. But let me tell you, girl, baby, when you was running out there like you did like that right there, baby, baby, Cora, hold on, I gotta play it one more time. Or knew better. This is in 2023. Oh, 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 I'm running like a mighty Russian wind. Like I feel like if it was really gonna fall, she people would have been there to catch her like Cora, come on, girl. Ah, girl, that was so unnecessary. It was so unnecessary. I'm sorry, I don't care what nobody say. It was unnecessary. Okay. So listen, what we get ready to talk about today is there is a pastor by the name of David Lee Roper. Now I don't know if he go by apostle, if he go by chief. Well, that's the same thing, right? Well, it ain't the same thing, but chief apostle. You know what I'm saying? Um, I guess he go by chief apostle because they be walking around here calling him chief and stuff like that. Sorry, and it maybe because I don't understand. I I don't get it. Titles that people be requiring for they folk to call them. I be confused. I really do be confused. And I don't know if y'all seen this lady. This is a little off topic, but it's still talking about the church. Hey, Nikki P. It's still talking about the church. But have you seen that lady? I think her name Apostle something. But she go around and she be doing these voiceovers and stuff like that. But she she have like these women open the car door for her and they used to fan her and stuff like that. And they be like, hello, chief. Hello, chief. She get out of the car, they go to fanning her and stuff like that. And I just will never be able to wrap my mind around what in the hell do y'all literally honestly be doing? Okay. By the way, I am streaming on both channels, so that's probably what you have. This is real. This is real. This is not AI, and I'm going to prove to y'all that it's not AI. Okay, I'm going to prove to y'all that it's not AI. All right. So, before we get into the breakdown of the actual videos, let's talk about who this man is. Okay. His name is Apostle David L. Roper. Roper, however you say that. And he is the pastor or the chief apostle, okay, of the Solid Rock Apostolic Faith Ministries in Houston, Texas. Okay. Now, if you go over to his Facebook page, it is the official Facebook page for the Solid Rock Apostolic Faith Ministries, overseer, founder, chief apostle, Dr. David L. Roper, and co-founder, First Lady Sherry L. Roper. Okay, that's their names. All right, you are looking at Dr. Reverend Overseer, Bishop, Founder, Chief Apostle, Dr. Reverend David L. Roper. All them names. I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry. And founder, First Lady Sherry L. Roper. I have another question too. Why do we have to introduce them as co-founder? Because they like one, right? Why? Why does it matter? And please, if you're in the bushes, I need y'all to come out the bushes because I want to hear what everybody got to say. Because you may be teaching me something new. Why are we introduce co-founder? What? I mean, why are we saying that? It's just like you go to another church and you right here at this church, and then they were like, welcome our co-founder. Like, what is that I don't know what is that? Can somebody explain it to me, please? I'm genuinely asking, um, because I would like to know why do we introduce like that? Why not just say First Lady or Sherry L. Roper? Like, why are we doing co-founder? Blah 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 blah. But anyway, okay, so we can break these videos down. There's 3 videos. Okay, the topics of these videos. Okay, he is discussing how oral sex is a sin. Okay, this is his beliefs. I am gonna also tell y'all it better not be no children's in the room because what this man is getting ready to say, I ain't bleep out not one bit because I want y'all to hear it all. Okay, yeah. So here we go. We finna get ready to get into. Well, before I do that, let me play Mother because Mother kind of she kind of did it for me. But let me play Mother.
The hoe, if they wanted a blow job, that's what they called it back there, the oral sex or blow job. And if they wanted a blow job, they went to the hoes. They didn't never ask their wife to do that. But the men's are lost respect for the women's now, so they expect to make the women's out of hoes. My granddaughter say, I'm not gonna be their hoe. I'd rather be by myself. I done made up my mind. I just be by myself. I'm not going to be a hoe. So they want to make you a hoe. You know why? If not, they going to treat you like the hoe. See, the old men, if they want something like round the world, what y'all call oral sex, they go to the hoes out in the streets and buy them a hamburger and they get blowed right quick and they come back home. But they turn y'all into hoes because y'all at the point now till you're so desperate for a man, you'll do anything that the man wants. As one of my siblings say, I'll do anything my hood want me to do. But no, baby, not me. No, no, no. You got to know where to draw the line. God is about holiness, not about sodomy. About holiness. You can't get a baby doing sodomy. God ain't never meant for you to get them blue pills. That's why he say men are evil inventors. You lay with one another so long, now you got to make it interesting. So you done got gorged out on one another, so now you got to bring strawberries, they tell me, whipped cream, edible panties, and all kind of stuff to the bed now, because you gorged out. Now you got to try to tempt him and get him interested in you. But if you didn't lay with him too long, he would not get gorged out. In our days, we didn't have to build the men up. They was already ready when he came. It was already up, ready. Now y'all got to blow and what else you do? Roll a lick? I don't know. Whatever you do, I see one girl doing something like, whatever. Everybody take a picture. I said, well, why is everybody tongue out? When I come on bingo, well, they told me why you're tongue.
Baby, let me tell y'all something. That video just always does it for me because mother said they was ready. Okay? They was ready. Why y'all looking and sticking your tongue out? Now listen, mother, I don't know. I still want to know what kind of hamburger it is. You know, what kind of meat is on the hamburger that you talking about? What kind of hamburger? A McDonald's hamburger or what? You talking about a homemade hamburger? Cause that's all. I mean, you go up the street and give me a McDonald's burger. I'm not gonna do all that for no McDonald's burger, man. I'm just saying. So what kind of burger you talking about, mother? All right, so y'all ready to get into these videos? I am gonna tell you, I am warning you again, the language, baby, just get ready, okay? By the way, I did go directly to the church's the Facebook, and that's where I got these videos from. All right, so I'm gonna be clear about that. Let's go, honey. Let's play this one first. Let's do this one first. Because I think I want to save my read for him talking about the gay people. I think I want to save my read for last when it comes to the gay people because I got a real nasty read for you, Doc. Because, Doc, you can only see out of one of your eyes. And then I'm actually going to read your wife too because, and I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to read your wife too because your wife is stand there and let you do what you claim to be preaching and stuff. No, I'm to drag both of y'all, okay? I'm to drag you by your bald head and your one eye, and I'm about to drag your wife by these big ugly hats she be wearing down to the service, and then I'm gonna drag your members too because they're standing up talking about hallelujah, amen. This is the stupidity I be talking about. This that like mentality that I be talking about, and y'all, this is disgusting. Let's go.
Get up. I said, what's going on, Lord? He said, I'm finna show you something. I said, what are you saying? He said, get that doggone tape measure that you got. I told him, don't eat off the tree. He said, get your wife up. Measure your wife. I said, what are you talking about? He said, measure her. And I guarantee you that this part of her is the midst of her.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Teacher.
I got her, angel, because God blew my mind. I said, let me get a tape measure. I said, babe, how tall you is? She said, I'm 5'9". I said, well, I should at least have about 2 feet 8.5 right here.
Yeah, that's right.
And I see men like trees, what?
Walking.
And that garden is a small patch of ground where stuff come out of it.
Come on, man.
Life come out of there.
There it is.
Life come out the man penis. Life come out that man penis, and life come out your wife right in the midst of that garden.
Rule number one. Okay. Yeah, the part that gets me is the fact that you standing there in like service, and you pointing at your wife's area. Like we don't see that's not normal. Okay. People talking about he telling the truth. He telling the truth. It's not normal for you to put your wife up there for her to be your guinea pig while you preaching when you can just say what it is that you need to preach. You don't need to be pointing all at her stuff and everything like that. I'm gonna play it one more time. I'm gonna play it one more time.
Get up. I said, what's going on, Lord? He said, I'm finna show you something. I said, what are you saying? He said, get that doggone tape measure that you got. I told him, don't eat off the tree. He said, get your wife up. Measure your wife. I said, what are you talking about? He said, measure her. And I guarantee you that this part of her is the midst of her.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Teach, sir.
I got her, angel. Oh, God blew my mind. I said, let me get a tape measure. I said, babe, how tall you is? She said, I'm 5'9". I said, well, I should at least have about 2 feet 8.5 right here.
Yeah, that's right.
And I see men like trees, what?
Wow.
And that garden is a small patch of ground where stuff come out of it.
Come on, man.
Life come out of there.
There it is.
Life come out the man penis. Life come out that man penis, and life come out your wife right in the midst of that garden.
That's the first video, right? This video is a bit much. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. This is where he about to say the P word and dangalang and all of that kind of stuff. Well, he not about to say dangalang. He about to say, y'all know the word. He about to say that, and he about to say a lot. Okay, so I want y'all to hear this one. I'm gonna let it play through. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna play it again so y'all can hear it again. Each video I'm gonna play twice so y'all can hear it real good. All right, let's go, baby. Ooh, this one's interesting.
Now I'm gonna get a high five from the men. A lot of y'all can't get saved for word about some dick. Let me get five from these men. Y'all ain't got to like this preacher. Y'all ain't got to like this preacher. Long as I'm telling y'all about y'all pussy, y'all good. But I'm telling y'all women, y'all can't get saved because y'all want dick. I'm supposed to eat that pussy, that coochie, that treasure, none of that. And woman, y'all don't get mad all you want. I'm headed your way. I'm headed your way with you deep throat. That's why y'all got cancer in your throat. Your jawbone jacked up. Y'all done got quiet in here. You was holy till it was a chance at some dick.
Yep. Telling the truth. Yep. Real.
You telling the truth? You telling the truth?
Came out of the spirit. Saw dick and you said to hell with the spirit. Soon you saw a chance at some dick, y'all ain't said nothing. I know y'all don't like this preacher, and some of y'all ain't even got no man. But the minute you get a chance at some dick, you're out of here. The pull that's on women is the dick. And the pull that's on men is the pussy. You don't give a damn what you say about me. I'm going to be saved. I'm going to live holy. I'm going to preach the way God told me to preach. And if you don't come to church, it's all right with me. I don't give a damn. Just got to put it out like that. Wasn't nobody with me when I started this church. Didn't nobody give me one dime on this church. Everything I got came from God. My wife came from God. My houses came from God. My cars come from God. Everything I got came from God. And I don't give a damn what nobody got to say. Y'all worry about people too much. They'll stop you from coming to the church because you worry about what everybody else got to say. I done made y'all mad. I don't give a damn if some of you leave either. Because I start over with me and Jesus. Me and Jesus got a thing going on, and God will bless me anyway. And if you're looking to find fault with me, I don't give a damn. That's the truth. I'm going to tell y'all the truth, man. Trying to play with y'all. This is the ministry I have. I deal with hell itself. That's right. Yes, sir, you do. That's why I get attacked.
Okay. So y'all heard that right. Okay. So y'all heard that right. um let me ask y'all a question. Would you attend a church like this? I'm just curious because all the amens and hallelujahs are like literally taking me out. Like I'm completely disgusted that you would use the pulpit to do something of this magnitude. I'm going to play it again because I want y'all to hear what people will stand up and shout about. That lady stood up talking about, you better preach. Girl, please sit down. Sit down. Y'all, okay. Down. Sit down. I have absolutely no words because I actually do have words. Let me play it one more time, and I'll have some words after this. Cause man, sir, and I was gonna get ready to call you man of God, but I'm not gonna call you no man of God, and you sit up here doing this. Man of God, my tail.
Now I'm going to get high five from the men. A lot of y'all can't get saved for worried about some dick. Let me get five from these men. Y'all ain't got to like this preacher. Y'all ain't got to like this preacher. Long as I'm telling y'all about y'all pussy, y'all good. But I'm telling y'all women, y'all can't get saved because y'all want dick. I'm supposed to eat that pussy, that coochie, that treasure, none of that. And woman, y'all don't get mad all you want. I'm headed your way. I'm headed your way with you deep throat. That's why y'all got cancer in your throat. Your jawbone jacked up. Y'all done got quiet in here. You was holy till it was a chance at some dick.
Yep. Telling the truth. Yep. Real. You telling the truth? You telling the truth?
Came out of the spirit. Saw dick and you said to hell with the spirit. Soon you saw a chance at some dick, y'all ain't said nothing. I know y'all don't like this preacher, and some of y'all ain't even got no man. But the minute you get a chance at some dick, you're out of here. The pull that's on women is the dick. And the pull that's on men is the pussy. You give a damn what you say about me. I'm going to be saved. I'm going to live holy. I'm going to preach the way God told me to preach. And if you don't come to church, it's all right with me. I don't give a damn. Just got to put it out like that. Wasn't nobody with me when I started this church. Didn't nobody give me one dime on this church. Everything I got came from God. My wife came from God. My houses came from God. My cars come from God. Everything I got came from God. And I don't give a damn what nobody got to say. Y'all worry about people too much. They'll stop you from coming to the church because you worry about what everybody else got to say. I done made y'all mad. I don't give a damn if some of you leave either. Because I start over with me and Jesus. Me and Jesus got a thing going on, and God will bless me anyway. And if you're looking to find fault with me, I don't give a damn. That's the truth. I'm going to tell y'all the truth, man. Trying to play with y'all. This is the ministry I have. I deal with hell itself.
That's right. Yes, sir, you do.
That's why I get attacked.
Well, um, we wonder why the church is consistently downsizing every Sunday. And it's because of stuff like this. This is absolutely insane, sir. You like, what is wrong with you? What, like, you can't be cool. You cannot be cool. And for your wife to stand in solidarity and support you is crazy. I would not be married to no lunatic like you. Absolutely not. Not under the guise of, oh, you got a name now. Now you're co-pastor, chief, first lady of the International Baptist. Like, girl, what are we doing? This is absolutely insane. And even if you were coming from a biblical standpoint, sir, you're cussing. Not only are you cussing, but I know that if, first of all, if any of those people that are sitting in that sanctuary or whatever this is, if any of those people have children that is sitting there and you're comfortable listening to this, something is definitely wrong with you as a parent. Let's be clear. So I don't know if kids were physically in the church. I didn't see any in the video, but yeah. Now, this next video that I'm about to play, this is the video where he comes for the girls. And when I say the girls, y'all know I mean the gays. Some of you might agree with this, and some of you might not. I'm going to tell you right now, some of you may agree with my read for him, and some of you may not, but I'm about to read his bald head ass up and down about what y'all about to hear. Here we go.
I believe it's horrible having sex with two men. First of all, you're putting it in the wrong hole.
Wait till you get married.
You put it in that little tight booty hole in the back. God never designed that booty hole to stretch like that. Am I telling the truth, y'all? But we get excited about a booty hole. I'm not going to get excited about no booty hole. I'm excited about something else my wife trying to give me. And if a man excited about a booty hole more than the other hole, something wrong with him. This gay stuff. When a woman is in a relationship with another woman and she has desires, y'all know what she going to get desires for, right? She ain't getting, they're going to be doing the oral sex thing, but she is going to get desires for a penis. When she get desires for a penis, she's going to go down to the store, to the toy store, and get her a dildo. Because that desire, even though the other woman is licking her out and eating her out, that desire still ain't satisfied till she put a penis in there. I mean, y'all know I'm telling the truth. She gonna go buy a penis. They kill me on the job when these folk come through there with dildos. Mr. Roper, come here. I said, what you want? Look at the x-ray. I said, you don't get your sick tail somewhere and sit down right now. They are going to get something to say. Why do they get the dildo then? There it is. Because they got what? A natural desire that needs to be what? Satisfied. Some men on the down low, they still gonna have an urge every now and then to go get them a woman. They kill that natural what? And even though they with a man, they still got a natural desire for a woman. It's just covered up by their flesh. But the more they get with God, my God, the more they get with God, that natural desire is gonna come back. Yeah, we talking about this in this gay stuff. When a woman is come back. Yeah, we talking about this in this gay.
You one-eyed fool, you. First of all, I want to know who is we, okay? Because you get up here talking crazy. Who is we? Who is we? We don't want we don't want a booty hole. Who is we? Who is we? Who is we that don't want a booty hole? Okay? Who is we? And then give me, you do like a little tickle, 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 tickle. And I don't know if it's on your booty hole or if you want to do it on somebody else's booty hole, but sir, how do you know so much? And who is we? You said we. I want to know who is we. We implies that you were included there, Reverend. Okay. Do you know that? Do I need to take you back to school? We implies that you're also including yourself. That like booty hole. You said that they put it in the wrong hole. They put it in the hole back there when I guess they supposed to put it in the hole up there. He said we who is we? I am who is we? Okay. And then also, y'all swear y'all know so much about the community when you ain't had no lived experience. I find that very interesting. Well, maybe you have had lived experiences. Ooh. I'm just saying, maybe you have had lived experience. So I'm gonna play that video one more time. Maybe you have had a living experience, okay? Every now and then, A DL man wants want a vagina. Well, if he's on the down low, then most of the time, if he's on the down low, he over here like in the peen on the side, sir. That would mean that the vagina is probably what he likes the majority of the time, Doc. I think you telling on yourself is what I think you're doing. Okay? But let's listen to it one more time. Huh? Let's listen to it one more time. Because what, sir? Here we go. And why you can't be still in your seat while talking about the gays? Be still.
I believe it's horrible having sex with two men. First of all, you're putting it in the wrong hole.
Wait till you get married.
You're putting it in that little tight booty hole in the back. God never designed that booty hole to stretch like that.
I'm glad you know it should be tight, though. I'm glad you know that.
Am I telling the truth, y'all? But we get excited about a booty hole. I'm not going to get excited about no booty hole. I'm excited about something else my wife trying to give me. And if a man excited about a booty hole more than the other hole, something wrong with him. This gay stuff. When a woman is in a relationship with another woman and she has desires, y'all know what she's going to get desires for, right?
Something is wrong with me. Something is wrong with me. Something's wrong with me. Whoa, something's wrong with me. Now, I'm glad you specifically know that it should be a tight booty hole and not a gouged out one like Mother said. Okay, I'm glad you know that it should be a tight booty hole. Okay, but you get too jittery in your seat talking about booty holes. Like, y'all, this is what this man is preaching every day. Okay. But I will go ahead and raise my hand wherever I do get excited about booty holes to be that. There's an excitement that, so something is wrong with me. Okay. But I mean, why we not just gonna be clear? Okay. Something is wrong with me according to this clown. Okay. Now, let me say this to you, and let me say this to your dumb wife. And yeah, I said dumb. Both of y'all are dumb. Let's be clear. I want to be very clear. Both of y'all are dumb. Okay? Both of y'all are dumb. Now, let me explain why she's dumb. Okay? She's dumb because she sat there while he is sitting there with a gold mic. She's sitting there agreeing with the things that he is saying. You don't mind this man using you as a pawn, using you as an example, standing there looking like a fool, okay? It look like you need to sit down, okay? Legs wobbling and shaking and can on. Sit down somewhere, okay? This man uses you as a pawn, pointing to your vagina, trying to make a point as if he's preaching something. That is some disrespectful shit. That is so disrespectful. Like, I wish I would attend a service where the pastor is literally pointing at his wife's vagina to make a ill point. Because you say, the Bible say, you shouldn't have oral sex. Child, I am confusion. And then you talking about what your wife give you. It don't seem like she give you much at all. Okay? It don't seem like she giving you no punani at all. while you sit up here talking about the B, it don't sound like you're getting it, huh? It don't sound like you tickling because or sticking your key in the ignition at all to me. I mean, that's my opinion. It doesn't sound like it's happening around there. And even if it was, we wouldn't be interested. Okay. And hopefully it's good considering you can only see out of one eye with your crazy self. Now, Reverend, I'm really trying my best because I want to cuss. And I'm really just trying my best to not do it. Okay. So if I cuss, y'all put a 1 in the chat if I cuss. Okay. So if y'all hear me say a cuss word, put a 1 in the chat. So or number start the number of times that I cuss because I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to stop. Okay. Now, Reverend, uh, you said that the women's have throat cancer because they slobbing on the knob. That's why they got throat cancer. Ah, wait a minute. You said that the women, huh, have throat cancer because they slobbed on the knob. Okay, you said your wife had a stroke. Okay, so did your wife have a stroke because she licked your nuts? I just, and all about get an understanding, and that's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get an understanding. So you said that the women's have throat cancer because they deep throating the dingling. But then you say your wife had a stroke. This is why you gotta be careful with the things that you say. Then you say your wife had a stroke. Well, did your wife have a stroke because she was over there tongue in your nuts? I'm just wondering. Now, I already told y'all parental advisory, okay? But I'm just trying to figure out. Because if you saying that the women is getting cancer for deep throat and stuff like that, I'm just wondering, why did your wife have a stroke? Was she trying to tongue your nuts or what? I'm just wondering. What was co-founder doing? Was co-founder over there? I just wonder. Because I don't really think you could be putting your wife in these type of situations and she's not well health wise. Like what? Then you said that the people can't get saved and they ain't going to heaven because they worried about eating the coochie. That's what you said. You said that. You said that. You said that the people ain't going to heaven because they worried about licking the coochie. Then you said that the men, oh, excuse me, the women, okay, yeah, the women was sucking on a dangalang, and the women, the men was over there eating coochie, and that's why they couldn't get saved. Because they would think about the first coochie that they can get when they leave the church. I told y'all this one for the kids, and this ain't for you super sensitive Christians either. Okay? All right? We have a good day. This ain't for the super sensitive. All right? You might want to go listen to somebody else. Okay, this is not the one for you. Uh, what else? Then you said that you was measuring your wife's vagina, pointing at it and can on, and then you got these wild Thornberry braided members back here. I mean, braids look straight out of the wild Thornberry, honey. And anybody remember that, then you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, straight out the wilderness. Okay. You know where them people live, them Scott brothers. I mean, straight out the jungle, the wilderness, whatever. Standing there to me, amen, amen, yes, yes, hallelujah. You telling the truth. I really truly feel bad for people like that because it's like y'all are brainwashed. Y'all are really like you cannot think for yourself. You cannot figure these things out for yourself. And I don't understand. I'm really trying to get an understanding, which I might have to break this video down one more time. Because I want to understand. Then you said you start talking about the lesbian. Okay. You start talking about the lesbian. Talking about licking the box and all that kind of stuff. Sure, you know a lot of verbiage for you not to be doing the oral X to your wife. You know a lot of the things. So who are you doing it to? Ooh, that's why I say sometimes we can talk too much. You really think you out there preaching a good word and everything like that? Well, how do you know all of these things if you ain't got no business ever performing oral X since you're a reverend, since you're a pastor? You clearly don't. You say you don't lick your wife coochie. That's. I'm just repeating what he said, y'all. So don't get mad at me, okay? I'm just repeating what the man said. So who is this you licking on? Cause why do you know all of this? You said two lesbians. Then one of them got to go to the sex store and get a dildo and come on back and play with it because what they want a desire to have a pink. I mean, sir. And I'm still questioning you on this booty conversation. How do you know the men's booties is tight? How do you know it is tight booties around here? How do you know that? Huh? How do you know about a man having a tight booty? See, the people not asking the questions that need to be asked. How do you know that a man has a tight booty? How do you know that? And by the way, Doc, I must school you on one thing. Now there are some girls around here, they don't really care about tight booty. But I'm just saying, the majority of the people do like tight booties. This is what you said. Sorry to my seasoned saints in the chat. If this is a little too vulgar for you today, I really do apologize. But uh, you know, I told the people I was gonna go live on my Patreon. I said, man, I gotta go live publicly. But I warned y'all before y'all came over here, so I'm gonna warn y'all again. It's a trigger warning, okay? Because we over here talking about the stuff. All right, let me play the video. One more game.
I believe it's horrible having sex with two men. First of all, you're putting it in the wrong hole.
Wait till you get married.
You put it in that little tight booty hole in the back. God never designed that booty hole to stretch like that. Am I telling the truth, y'all? But we get excited about a booty hole.
excited about a booty hole? Who is we, Doc? Who is we that gets excited about a booty hole? So let me ask ChatGPT something. If a person says we like booty hole or get happy about booty hole, does that imply that they are speaking about themselves as well? See, that's where the English teachers at, because usually, yes, if someone says we like booty hole or gets excited saying we love booty hole, the word we generally includes the speaker themselves along with whoever else they're grouping together. Reverend, according to GPT, it sounds like you like booty hole. Because you said we. We implies that it includes you as the messenger talking about booty hole. It really has some more to say. Hold on. Hold on. That said, context and tone matters. Sometimes people use we jokingly, sarcastically, and won't none of that happening right there. You said we, and you said it. You said that you wanted the message to go out there. Okay, so you gets excited about booty holes. What it sounds like to me. Now, let me tell your members something. Okay, it'd be very dangerous to y'all to get down in my comments with some bull crap because I don't respect your pastor at all. I don't have no respect for this man. Okay, I'm not calling him chief. I'm not calling him pastor. I'm not calling him reverend. I'm not calling him nothing but his name, David. Okay, and be glad I'm calling him that because this is not of God. Nothing of this is of God. You standing in God's pulpit, literally talking like this. You stand there you and then you in another video he talk about defending his wife. Sir, you embarrassed that lady by having her stand up there and you pointing at her private area. That I mean, come on. And then if we gonna talk about sin, tell that lady that stood up that was shaking her finger and stuff like that, tell her to pull away from the table, dear, because it kind of seems like she's on her way to the same place you claim everybody else is on their way to for doing oral X. I'm just saying, because y'all love saying that. Y'all love saying somebody going to hell. And girl, you look like you done ate 5 loaves of bread. Like this man on Facebook gonna tell me I was going to hell. Sir, after going to your pictures, you are on the first you are on a first class flight on your way straight to hell based off of this big back shit that's on your page that you eating. Okay? So I don't really want to hear that talking about you going to hell. You're on your way too. Every time I see you upload a video, you're stuffing something in your mouth. Y'all love trying to tell somebody else they're going to hell, girl. You on your way too. Because you doing something you ain't got no business doing. You don't condemn everybody to hell. Girl, your ticket got your first, middle, and last name on it. Don't forget it. I don't understand. What seminary did he get ordained at? Mama B's, I'll be the food around and found out. I don't know if he a part of the, apostolic peoples and stuff like that. I don't know what he do, but he's strange.
Now I'm gonna get a high five from the men. A lot of y'all can't get saved for worried about some dick. Let me get fired from these men. Y'all ain't got to like this preacher. Y'all ain't got to like this preacher. Long as I'm telling y'all about y'all pussy, y'all good. But I'm telling y'all women, y'all can't get saved because y'all want dick. I'm supposed to eat that pussy, that coochie, that treasure, none of that. And woman, y'all don't get mad all you want. I'm headed your way. I'm headed your way with you deep throat. That's why y'all got cancer in your throat. Your jawbone jacked up. Y'all done got quiet in here. You was holy till there was a chance at some dick.
Yep. Telling the truth. Yep. Real. You telling the truth. You telling the truth.
Came out of the spirit. Saw dick and you said to hell with the spirit. Soon you saw a chance at some dick, y'all ain't said nothing. I know y'all don't like this preacher, and some of y'all ain't even got no man. But the minute you get a chance at some dick, you're out of here. The pull that's on women is the dick. And the pull that's on men is the pussy. You give a damn what you say about me. I'm going to be saved. I'm going to live holy. I'm going to preach the way God told me to preach. And if you don't come to church, it's all right with me. I don't give a damn. Just got to put it out like that. Wasn't nobody with me when
Y'all, listen. Reverend got a problem, okay? And if you sitting under something like this, you're absolutely delusion. You are delusions. You're very delusions. Yeah, you're very delusions. Listen. We have a few people in the house today. Um, what time is it? It is 11:55. I ain't gonna miss out on my blessing. Let's do an offering real quick. And then I'm going to get into Bishop Clarence McClendon. I have a fair share of words for his gaslighting and for his his foolishness. Mr. McClendon, I'll be right back for you in just a moment.
Present you. Present you as he turns. This great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on. Present you as he turns. This great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on.
All right, thank you to those of you who have been a blessing. Yes, thank you. We kindly asked 4 people. That's great. 4 people to be a blessing with $11.55 over to the Cash App. It is on the screen, okay? All right, let's shift gears really quick because I want to get into Bishop McClendon and his MAGA gaslighting. Okay. Shout out to Joy 105. I'm not going to play their full video because I want you guys to go over there and show them some love. And actually, Clarence McClendon, I know who you be responding to. I oh, I know who you be responding to. No shade. I know exactly who you be talking about. But I'm here and I really just want you to understand something. Hmm. Yeah, LAPD is in it. That video get you every time. Listen. It was a while that I wasn't playing it over here. So Joy 105 uploaded a video. Y'all know that's where a lot of the church clips, the clips around at the church be. And Clarence McClendon does all this gaslighting about he compares Trump and talking about you may not like everything Trump does, kind of that honor him no matter what type of situation. And then I I I, I think the part that get me the most is the fact that people up under the comments about, oh well, people are gonna assume that you support, hold on. People are gonna assume that you support Trump. There are receipts, okay? There are receipts of this man being actively supporting Trump. And I don't care what you say, but if you open up your video by saying, hold on, let me put this on the screen because I just want to make sure everybody know what we're talking about. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay. Um, how I take this off? Here we go. So this is the video of McClendon. All right, y'all could go over there to Joy 105 to watch the video. I'm not gonna play the video. I'm not gonna play the video, but it's there. Okay, so again, he's sitting up making excuses, and I always have to say the part that irritates me the most is the fact that you gaslighting people to make it seem like you not a supporter of that man. You came out here and said what you specifically said was um the honorable. Let us pray for the honorable. Basically, what we were saying is you should always pray for the people, even if you don't agree with them. Let me tell y'all something. I don't bother the Lord about that man. I bother the Lord asking the Lord for the day that, you know, he shall, y'all know what I'm trying to say. The day that he shall, not crack the sky because I ain't ready. But the other, you know what I'm saying. You openly supported this man, and so now when people clock y'all T, okay, about y'all being MAGA, right? And my thing is this: here's the better question: why don't y'all speak on things that affect your members? Why don't y'all speak on things that affect your members and that affect probably the majority of your members? The fact that I really don't be thinking y'all be caring about your flock in no way, shape, or form because you will never address the issues or the real true issues that are going on. You should be talking about redistricting at this very point. That's what you should be talking about, not how the hell we can support a man that we don't rock with at all. Don't no. And again, these men of God, y'all, what y'all try to do is y'all specifically sit back and y'all want to use the word of God to say, oh well, we aren't political, we aren't this, we aren't that, but y'all really be low key supporting this man and all the way he do. We already know that. And a lot of these black preachers, with this white supremacy preach. Girl, listen, this is the stuff I'm talking about. So in the comments, somebody said, somebody was like, somebody's gonna assume that he's saying that he support Trump now that he said this. That's because he do. That's because he do. There are very few that we have seen come out and speak against anything that this man does. There are a few preachers that I absolutely salute for speaking on these issues that are going on. But you standing there in your pulpit, literally gaslighting your members by telling them members that you don't support everything that that man do. That's a way of saying you support him, period. And literally right now, black people, not just the brown people because they're getting deported, but the black people, our voters' rights are literally being stripped. These redistricting maps, they are crazy. I don't know if people understand the severity of what is actually going on right now. It's not a game to be played. That's why Alabama, Georgia, all these places, y'all get out and vote today. Okay, today is election day. Get out and vote. Make sure you vote. Vote, 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 vote. Make sure you vote. Please make sure you vote. Um, God is not to be mocked. These folks better stop playing. I'm not brand new and I don't act brand new, but right is right and wrong is wrong. Neither of those males were called by God. Listen, I really just had this thing to where y'all just be sitting up here playing with God. Like that's y'all love doing that. And then when somebody else doing it, you want to call them all kind of demons and condemn them to hell and do all these things. But look at what you doing. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Y'all, my algorithm is real shaky. Please make sure y'all hit that like button. Please, please, please. That's what all the churches should be talking about this. Exactly. It just right now. And see, I know how y'all feel about Jamal. I do. I know how y'all feel about Jamal. But preachers like Jamal that is using their platform to spread awareness as to what it is that we are actually dealing with. I'm gonna salute anybody who is using their platform for what's right. But to get up and gaslight your tithe paying members every Sunday, pretending like you don't care for everything that this man does, but deep down inside, what you do care for is the man himself, and you absolutely care for how it does affect your money. See, your rich members, they're not concerned. Your rich members ain't gonna be affected like your middle class and poor members. Yeah, and most of us are poor right now. Okay, I'm just saying, like you honestly y'all these men of God that honestly stand before their flock and gaslight and lie to them, because that's ultimately what you're doing. Not only are you gaslighting, but you are lying. And miss me with the oh no politics. Okay, but if he gonna stand up and talk about the politics, do y'all remember how bad this man dogged out Kamala Harris? Do y'all remember how bad this man dogged out Kamala Harris? Miss me with your bullcrap, McClendon. You have never been likable. The things that you said about that woman were extremely degrading coming from a pastor. And that's the root of why you and Roland Martin got into it. That's the root of why you and Roland Martin got into it, because of your conservative beliefs. Because see, you're gonna try to say you don't support that man, but you have very strong conservative beliefs. Let's be very clear. Hello, Bishop Wooden. I can go on and on and on and on about McClendon. Don't try it. Don't you can gaslight the uneducated. You can gaslight these other people, but you ain't fooling nobody and your members. You ain't fooling nobody. Chabu. Chabu. Thank you for the cash app. We 2 people away from my goal, y'all. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for the cash apps. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. You 2 people away from my goal. This is the most disgusting piece of mess. You're right. This is why we can't keep people in church. Absolutely. And the crazy thing about it is these preachers will not accept the fact that of why they can't keep the attendance up. Y'all like getting up in the pulpit playing with God and playing with God's people. I remember back in the day when the people used to be on fire for God's people. Huh? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember back in the day where the saints used to be on fire for God's people? Y'all remember back in the day when the motherboard would go sit with the members down at the hospital if the pastor couldn't go down there, if the pastor couldn't go down there and the associate minister couldn't go down there, who was next? The motherboard, the nurses. Do y'all remember these things? I remember where it was a time where you wouldn't know nothing about pastors going back and forth in town because you know what they would do? They would call each other up on the phone, go down there to the donut shop, get fat, get big, and talk out whatever their issues are. I came from that type of can on. And so I don't ever understand I don't get it. I wish we could go back to the old ways, especially when it comes to things like this. People used to have a fear for God back then. Folk don't fear God no more. Huh? Folks don't fear God no more. And I truly mean that. Which is why it's so easy for us to do the things that we do and not really take full accountability. Like, y'all really want me to go there today? Because see, I'll preach this thing. I will preach this thing. Because I feel it. I feel my help. It just used to be a total different time back in the day. And like things were more structured and things were more polished in a way that we knew how to respect and reverence God and whatever it is that we were doing. But to stand in pulpits and gaslight your members and lie to your members consistently, and McClendon is not the only one. There are so many leaders, pastors, bishops, elders, chief apostles that are around here with their foolishness. It's so many. I want to show y'all something else because this lady, she really irks me, y'all. She really irks me. Hold on one. Let me um I gotta find it. I gotta find it. Hold on. Okay, let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. Her name is Pastor Apostle. I just want to show y'all this. This is just where is that video at that everybody was feeling the way about though? Um, Dang it, I don't see it. But this is who I'm talking about right here, y'all. And she get out the car, they be like, "Hello, Chief." I'm like, girl, Okay, here we go. Add it to the screen. This I know y'all done seen her. I know y'all done seen her around. Here we go.
Blessings, Chief. You look beautiful today.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello there.
Hi. You're looking mighty beautiful.
Okay, hold on. It's more. It's just weird. I don't understand this hello chief and I was she deleted that video that she posted on here. There was a video where they was eating her up in the comments. Um where where is it? I mean, when I say they was chewing her up in the comments, so she claimed to have girl, what is going on?
Crazy, that's the only way. Don't you know?
Okay. um, Where is this video at? Okay, it has to be this because I remember her having that on. Um, it got to be somewhere around here. Golly, here it is.
When the chief walked into this public restroom in a buffet restaurant, the chief apostle and her armor bearer happened to hear someone crying out, "I'm bleeding and vomiting," and just crying out for help in the stall. The chief, when the chief walked into this public restroom
I'm trying to
in a
hug her.
buffet restaurant, the chief apostle and her armor bearer happened to hear someone crying out, "I'm bleeding and vomiting," and
See, this is for show and foolishness. So you want it, first of all, you're talking about yourself in third person. Okay. Chief Apostle and the others went into the restroom. You are Chief Apostle. Okay. You know who you walk around calling yourself Chief Apostle. But the other thing that I have a problem with, right? That lady tried to give you a hug and you just bag. You didn't explain to her, unless I missed it, but you didn't explain to her why she couldn't get a hug or nothing. So she's saying in the comments that the lady had blood on her hands. I went back and slowed down that video. I don't see a speck of blood on that lady's hands. And if it is, it may be a little blood from a hangnail or something of that sort. But that still doesn't negate the fact that if you prayed with this lady, you got her out of the stall because she was weeping because you put it on social media, meaning you wanted some clout from that lady's story. So that would mean that you couldn't kindly tell her why you couldn't hug her. I have on white, dear, and well, once you clean, or you could have said, once you clean up the blood, I'll be more than happy to give you a hug. Maybe she really needed that hug. I can't stand y'all folks that sit and standing out here and act like everybody's supposed to bow down to your ass. No, girl. Okay. Chief Apostle. Oh my God, Chief Apostle. I'm not doing all that. I'm just not. I'm not serving you more than I serve my master, which is Jesus, the Lord. I'm not doing it. And y'all be out here wanting folk to bow down to y'all with all these titles and all of these chief apostle, doctor, bishop, and then you got honorary doctorates. They don't even be, and no shade. But I'm just saying, you got all these 5,000 names. Then when somebody don't call you, somebody misputting something in your name, then you gonna go get mad. No, girl. Nobody tell you to be chief apostle, bishop, elder, missionary, France, whatever else is next. Anyway, I think I've ranted enough for the day. I think I've ranted enough for the day. Got to figure out what I'm eating for lunch, honey. But I want to come on here with this with y'all. Today we're gonna watch the Netta movie. It's only 51 minutes. I do have it set up. I just need to post the link. Okay. IPV, are you still here? Yeah, so in case y'all didn't know, Netta got a movie out. Let me see if I can put that on the screen. I think I got that picture up in here. Let me see. I think I got it on here. Netta got a movie out. It's called Welcome Home. I mean, not Welcome Home. What is it called? Something about the Parkers. Here you go. Okay, at the Parkers. This is the name of it. Yeah, there go Miss Netta. Uh, so there's a clip where. Hold on, let me find this clip real quick. Hold on, y'all. I want y'all to see this clip of Netta mama dying, or grandma dying, and she reacted. Hold on. Get ready, baby. Get ready. A chitlin salad. Ew. Even though a salad does sound good today, but a chitlin salad? Okay, hold on, because I want a key. Uh, no, come on, just give me the movie. I mean, give me the videos. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me sign in, because so dumb. Okay, because y'all got to see this clip. You the last 5 minutes watching that movie. It's it's funny to me because it's like, girl, what is we doing? Oh, it sent me a code and I got it wrong. Also, y'all, we 2 people away from our goal, $11.55. Thank you guys so much. It's greatly appreciated. All right. Now I'm in here on my TikTok, child. My TikTok won't stop. TikTok won't stop. TikTok. Oh, girl, then they need you to input a code and all of the things. Okay, hold on, y'all. A salad do sound good for lunch, but I don't want a regular salad. I don't want a regular salad. Here you go, right here, y'all. First name came up. Oh no, that ain't it. That's it. That's it. Okay, here you go. Oh, remove this. Okay, here we go. Well, I can hear it. Oh, that's one.
Granny?
Wait, what happened?
Damn! Oh, Granny! 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 Wake up, Granny! Wake up, Granny! 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 Oh, my Granny! Granny!
Keep doing this. Okay, wait. Okay, hold
Hello?
on.
I'm tired. Granny. Damn, damn, damn! Oh, Granny, 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 Granny! Wake up, Granny! Wake up, Granny! Granny, Granny! Oh, my Granny! Granny!
Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be entertained by this. I am. I'm gonna be entertained by. Is this supposed to be a comedy? It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be about families coming together, healing the brokenhearted. It's about families coming together and healing the issues that they have within their families. I'm just saying. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. I had to rewind. This dude is off the chain talking like this in church. Oh yes. Why does it sound like she's saying gritty, pretty, gritty, granny, granny? I ain't know it was her granny. I thought it was her auntie at first, but child, we're gonna watch it a little later just for some shits and giggles, honey. It's about how they lost millions of brain cells. And then the fact that they sit at that table, it's a scene where they sitting at the table and that a brother supposed to confront her to my her, and they supposed to be living like a little semi-rich lifestyle child. How Netta took the money from the mama when the mama died. I'm sorry. Oh. The brother just out of nowhere said, "Yeah, let's talk about the millions you stole when mama died." We'll watch it later, y'all, for good Kiki. Shits and giggles. That's all this for. Shits and giggles. All right. All right. I'm out of here, y'all. Please make sure y'all like that video. Like the video or hit that like button. I'm sorry. I'm tired, y'all. I'm so tired. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channels if you're not subscribed. Also to the backup channel as well. Um Drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the Reverend and him talking about all of the things, child. And I'll talk to y'all later, child. I'm figuring out what I need to eat for lunch. I don't know what it's gonna be because I'm hungry, but I still don't know what I want. All right, talk to y'all later. Peace.